Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Mountain SRNA. I am back with another video, with another vlog actually. I'm actually going to be doing like a study with me, watch me pull an all-nighter vlog because I have an exam tomorrow. It is my first principal's exam of the semester, so I am actually going to pull an all-nighter. So I figured it would be kind of like a different type of vlog. It should be a little bit fun. It is currently like 6 in the evening, I should say, and I am getting ready to put my daughter to bed. So I'm actually going to take a little break from studying. I actually need to film Thursday's video, which is tomorrow. Today, so I'm actually going to get ready to do that. I need to like put some makeup on and get ready to film that video. For those that are getting ready to go to SRNA school, I am also going to be filming, I don't know if I'll film it today, it'll probably be tomorrow, but I'm going to be filming a 5 tips, like the best 5 tips, interview tips that I have for you. Don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but it's going to be like my top 5 tips for all of my applicants that are going to be interviewing for SRNA school, kind of like what to prepare for and what to keep in mind. So that should be fun. So I will probably, once I put her down to bed and once I film that, because I want to just slip that in real quick, I will get to studying. So I'll show you like my whole routine and everything. I have been it's not that I haven't studied at all throughout the last few days, but I have mainly, you know, I have to like study for my other classes, but I'm just going to be dedicating this video just to my principal's exam tomorrow, show you how I study and what I want to do. I do plan on incorporating Quizlet, and I do plan on reading like a chapter of the book. So at this point I'm just rambling, but I will catch you soon. So makeup is now done. So daughter just went to sleep. I am actually gonna go ahead and get started on like getting everything ready for tonight. So what I like to do is pretty much like prepare to be up like all damn night. I like to kind of like set the mood. I love like whenever I'm studying, I love like having candles burning. I love my room to smell really nice, because especially if I'm going to be up here all day, all night, I want to feel comfortable. So I'm going to start burning my candles. I want to like pick up my room a little bit, like put all of my clean clothes away. So just kind of get everything ready for tonight, make sure everything's cleaned and wiped down. once I get done cleaning, I'll burn some sage to kind of like, you know, have some really good energy going in here. And I'll probably start, I want to film this video first, so that's why like I needed to like get my makeup first, get that out of the way, just so that tomorrow all I have to do is really just edit and get that going, and then I will probably start within the next like hour or two. So I just got done filming. I just had to film a quick little intro for tomorrow's video, but yeah, I have my cup of coffee here, so I'm gonna get to studying. So the topics that we are going to be tested on is the history of CRNA, AANA, the different type of medications that were used back then, like ether, chloroform, and then we are also going to be tested on the standards, the scope of practice, and the anesthesia gas machine. So all those things are things I'm going to be studying. I did the bulk of it yesterday, which is the scope of practice, OR safety, and the history. So I'm really just working on the anesthesia gas machine. So I'm going to just kind of show you how I use Quizlet real quick. So I purchased Quizlet with my own money. This is no way sponsored. So I apologize for it being in dark mode, but I just wanted to show you how I exactly use Quizlet. So when you first log in, this is the home screen. These are all of the folders, the classes I'm currently in, all of the sets that I have currently made for all of my classes. So here I'm just going to choose the history of anesthesia set, and this is what it would look like. You have a learn option, a flashcard option, a write option, a matching option, and a test option. One good feature about this is that it kind of simulates a lot of the exams that I have in school. So I mentioned in a video that we do like multiple choice, fill in the blank, matching, and a true and false question. So this is a good way to kind of keep myself on track and study. So I'm just going to go over each option and kind of briefly discuss what all of them entail. So the first one that we'll go into is the learn option. The learn option is pretty self-explanatory, but this is how you'll go in to learn the different concepts. It is a combination of multiple choice and flashcards. So a lot of this I've already gone over myself, but you kind of just ask yourself questions, the questions that are on the flashcards, and check to see if you got them right. And if you didn't get them right, then it would bring you back to doing a multiple choice question. I'll ask you a question multiple times. That way you're able to adequately understand the material and be familiar with it. The next option is obviously the flashcard option. It's just a virtual flashcard that you would use. The right option is more so like a fill in the blank. So you would just type whatever the answer is. Matching is like a game. It's not exactly similar to the matching that you'll experience on a test, but it's just a good way to be able to recognize different concepts and the questions and be able to solidify that in your mind. The text option is one that I like to use the most. You're able to pick whatever question type, which is true and false, multiple choice, or written. I personally don't like to do the written. I just like to stick with the true, false, and multiple choice. You can choose how many questions you want in the test option, and then you're able to answer them as you would if you were in a test. And it'll grade it at the end, so it's a really good way to kind of, keep yourself on track and quiz yourself as well. So the two biggest functions that I like to use is the learn option and the test option whenever I am studying for an exam. I also want to watch the anesthesia gas machine videos. There's a couple of videos of like the anesthesia check, because the basis of learning this is not only to learn about the machine and to know the in and outs of it, but we'll be doing anesthesia checks every morning, and we do have one that we'll be doing as like a pass assignment here in school. So I want to just go through the video and just kind of like be able to figure out what exactly they're doing and why they're doing it in my head, so I can get a better idea, because I haven't physically been able to touch the machine. So I feel like the videos would help me kind of solidify the information in my head even more. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'll be doing the entire night. So I'm going to come in and check in. Still going through everything. I am the type of person, I like to look up like supplemental information, and like in case I don't understand anything, like of course I'll reference the book, but sometimes the book is like very detailed and you're just not able to understand. So of course Google is my friend and I use it. I guess this would be like a downside of being in a didactic program, because you don't have, at least for my program, we don't have like a lot of like hands-on experience being able to, for example, understand the anesthesia gas machine, because we haven't really had a chance to like physically put our hands on it. So for me, it's a little challenging to understand that concept, especially when you haven't seen it before. So that would be like a downside that I would say would be for a didactic front-loaded program, as far as like being in a program that's like integrated, where you have your clinicals and everything integrated. But I'm not sure like if that's just with my program. We have our clinicals later, or our lab days later this semester, so we'll get to have that hands-on experience, just like as of right now, like being so in like first few weeks of school. It's a little challenging. However, I like to look stuff on Google, so I found like these really nice little images, and I'll post them on my blog site just for any other like SRNAs that are watching my content, because I just feel like it's good to find study material as well that is easy or for you to understand. I use YouTube a lot to help me understand a lot of different concepts that I haven't been able to understand myself. So with like the valves and stuff, when it comes to the anesthesia gas machine, it's just there are a lot of valves you just can't see, so you want to be able to like visually see like what are they talking about, and visually place where it is on the machine. That way when you see the test question, you're able to recall it and be like, oh yeah, it's found here, so that's why it works in this particular way. So that's what I'm doing. But I'm actually about to take a shower and put some clothes on. Well, I have clothes on, but I feel like I'm almost done with the learn option, and then I'll start doing some test questions. I do want to also try and read the chapter. I skimmed through majority of it, and a lot of the chapter was based on last semester. So I want to do that, and I also need to look at last semester's PowerPoint, so I want to kind of review that as well. Alright, so I just got done taking a shower. I just went through all of the learn option on my PowerPoint or my Quizlet, and just took an exam. I did just 50 questions to start off with. I'm actually going to switch over to Apex instead. I'm tired, but it's only midnight, so. So Apex is a website where it has SRNA review and CRNA content for continuing education. This is something that you'll use like after you graduate to study for boards. And I believe they have another software as well called Valley Anesthesia. But this is something that's required through my school as an extra like study material for us throughout CRNA school. The Apex comes with different modules, and they have different lessons in there. It's like a classroom setting, and it'll teach yourself some of the more important concepts to help you remember for boards. So I like to use it in conjunction with my study material. It is a lot more detailed and in-depth with a lot of the concepts that we haven't quite touched on. However, it is very useful to helping me understand different things in a more simpler way. So this is why I really like to use Apex with my studies. So they have different tests and different lessons regarding the material that we're currently studying, and I just like to use it as supplemental information. Again, I really didn't realize like an hour has like gone by, but I just finished Apex. I'm about to go get me some like tea or some coffee or whatever. Apex really solidified a lot of the one particular concept I was like not really understanding, which is also the other reason why I do like to go through Apex, because it does help me. I feel like it takes all of the bigger concepts and like breaks it down in like a simplistic form for just easy understanding. And they do have like really good like cute mnemonics that will help you remember some concepts. So I just went through that, and then I took some points from Apex and like added it to Quizlet just so like I can remember and also review as well. So what I plan on doing, I'm actually gonna go and get me some coffee, and then I probably will turn down the lights in here. I will probably give myself to like 3. I'm hoping I can get through a lot of the questions I want to do. I'm trying to think like how many questions I want to do. So they're supposed to apparently be, what did he say? Oh, there's 50 questions, 60 minutes. So that is the time frame that we have. So I want to at least do I just want to do a set of 50 questions back to back to back to back to back, since I've already like gone over everything. I do want to just kind of skim through the PowerPoints one last time, which I'll probably do that like on my way going downstairs just to make me something to drink and then come back up here. Even though I did pull a lot of pretty much everything into Quizlet, I still want to go through the PowerPoint and just make sure I'm not like missing anything or I didn't forget anything. I don't think I would go and add anything, but just be like, okay, and then we just remember that. Or because there's some things that I like brushed over when it came to like infection diseases, like we all know, like hand washing and standard precautions and all of that, but I just want to like go through it and just make sure that there's nothing that I'm like absolutely missing. And then I believe there's like a handout or something that he added, so there's just little things I just want to like make sure I just at least look at and skim through. And then I'll probably end everything like at 3 with just skimming through the book really quickly. I just want to skim it just to make sure I don't miss any concepts. And then I'll probably sleep until 5:30-ish. So I'll give myself 2.5 hours, which ain't a lot of sleep, but enough to kind of just clear my mind. And then I'll get up, make breakfast, study some more, do more flashcards. And that's it. I just like really want to do well, and I just really want to be prepared and just really have a good understanding. Oh dang, I need to watch those. I have like literally a lot of stuff to do. I don't know why. It's not a lot. I think I'm just feeling overwhelmed. I need to watch those YouTube videos, like I said. Maybe I'll do that on my way back up. Anyways, you'll just see. Anyways, I will get my coffee, tea, whatever, and I'll be right back.
The following systems need to be checked before the use of the machine on each patient: automatic and manual ventilation systems,
Alright, so it is 2:15. I went through 2 practice tests, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take like a quick little nap. I'm getting really like tired a little bit. I'm not gonna go to sleep immediately, but I'm just gonna like get comfortable, lay down. I want to go over some more of this, but I just really want to kind of like get comfortable so that I can go to sleep. So my phone is charging right now, and I'll catch y'all when I wake up. Good morning, everyone. So it is now 6:20. I've been up for half hour, so I'm just kind of going through some questions, getting ready to, you know, get dressed and go to school. I'll probably leave the house around 7:30-ish. Yeah. I personally don't like to get to school too early because I don't like hearing other people's thoughts and what them studying and bouncing ideas off of each other. I prefer not to. I just feel like what I have is what I have. I may even get there and probably go upstairs and kind of be like by myself until like the exam, but I am just going over questions, going over slides. But this is pretty much like what I do when I pull an all-nighter. I'm constantly studying. I 9 times out of 10 will always take a short little like power nap, just because I feel like you do need some sort of sleep when you do pull an all-nighter. Some people can just go all the way straight. I feel like I need some type of sleep, especially if I'm not going to get any when I come home, and more than likely I might, because my husband is home this week. I just feel like I need some type of sleep before I even go take an exam. So I try to get just very little sleep, an hour or 2, just to kind of reboot my system and just get me started for the day. So I'm gonna end the vlog here just because I need to like get dressed, get my daughter dressed. I literally have about an hour to do everything I need to do before I leave. So hopefully you enjoyed this vlog. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and like this video if you enjoy these all-nighter vlogs. I do have 2 more exams coming up for next week, so I will be doing you know, like more study vlogs. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me, and I will talk to you soon.